Wanted to cover Tom Hanks' recent reappearance in the media, as he has a clear connection to the Mark of the Beast in Anorak or Devok. And when Barack's birthday code was discovered that reveals the Mark of the Beast in Barack's birth code itself, his birthday, birth hour code, they immediately sent him out. And he did a couple Freemason media skits in the Daily Mail and other places that were laced with the Mark of the Beast codes. But why Tom is the question. Why did he appear early on with the Anorak typewriter? Do you guys remember this? I remember how mysterious this was at the time that Devok was spreading across the world. It just seemed like an obvious code, which it was. So on his Instagram is displayed an Anorak typewriter. Notice he signs his name H-A-N-X, Hanks, with the heavily repeated phrase, flatten the curve. Tom Hanks Anorak typewriter 2492, Barack number 666 2492. So Tom Hanks spelled with an X, Anorak typewriter equals Barack number 666. So when the birthday code was figured out, he made the rounds, but there is a reason for this. The birthday code not only contains the Devok ENICAF, but also the RFID, and it's basically an RFID identification for the Devok ENICAF. That is the real mark. I'm going to give you a couple here, but just watch my last video for these codes. I literally have I think 20 to 30 of them. Here are a couple, but look in the description box for a link to all the birthday codes. His 61st and then his birthday and time. Born August 4, 1961, 7:24 p.m. equals 5754. That is Barack's birth date and time code that reveals the mark and all keywords in Revelation 13. Regarding the mark and exposing who the beast is. Born August 4, 1961, 7:24 p.m. equals 5754. Here's one example. Remember, his birth date and time code equals 5754. The mark of the beast, Barack Hussein Obama, number of a man, 666. And Anorak ENICAF RFID microchip certificate implant 5754 matches birth date and time. There's more. There's a lot. The mark of the beast is revealed. Anorak Devok 19 Vaccina mandatory radio frequency identification. And it just goes on and on. Look in the description box. I have attached a spreadsheet that contains all of the codes of the words in Revelation 13. Look in the description box for the spreadsheet that has all the birthday codes. You're going to be completely astonished at how much of the coded words in Revelation 13 are fulfilled just in his birthday. But there is much more to this story. So it turns out that Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday code, just simply the date of his 61st birthday, it reveals so much more. Which is why they've been coding the birthday since 2020. Turns out birthday is 522, helicopter crash is 522. And then we have Kobe Bryant 690. We have birth date, God, a beast mark, and God is 61. So 61 birth date, a beast mark, was literally coded into the Kobe Bryant event. What that code essentially states is that it's pointing to 61, so the 61st, a beast mark birthday. The Kobe story is involved in the Beast 61st birthday codes. Okay, first of all, he died in a helicopter crash, equaling 522. I knew something was fishy when I kept running into birthday codes around the same time in 2020, early 2020, when decoding their codes. Helicopter crash, 522. Birthday, 522. Kobe Bryant's name is a code for Obama's 61st birthday codes. Okay? His name equals 690. A beast mark, God, birthday code equals 690. God equals 61. His 61st birthday is August 4, 2022. We're going to go over what his God birthday codes are and what they reveal soon. Burks and Fraudchi were counting a time countdown to Barack Hussein Obama's 61st God birthday on 4/4/20, fitting since he was the 44th president.
Years old. 39 years old.
They were coding Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday since 2020, interspersed with Devoke and Aroke codes. But why? First of all, birthday is 604. From June 4, 2020 to 8/4, his birthday, 22, is 791 days, and 39 is 791. That's exactly what Burks and Fraudchi coded. They were coding his 61st birthday. Turns out there are even more codes that reveal the mark in his 61st birthday code, which is August 4, 2022, 5074. We will be covering those codes in this video. The Anarogue typewriter code of Tom's coded Barack Hussein Obama's God birthday. Remember, God is 61. And when the revealing birthday codes were discovered, they sent him out with an alarmed look on his face, and he coded the codes for BHO 61 birthday mark code to let them all know the codes have been unraveled. Why do they care? Decoding the beast mark code is apparently bad news for them. Consider these codes. Keys of the Kingdom of Heaven, 1639. Barack Hussein Obama, God birth date, and the mark of the beast, 1639. What is the mark of the beast, 1709? The seventh angel trumpet, 1709. Why is it when certain codes are broken in Revelation, their faces look doomed? Consider these images from the last few days. There is a big secret they have been hiding with gematria. And when the codes are broken, they look utterly doomed and scared often. The analog typewriter code contains a code for BHO's 61st birthday. It has to do with the code flatten the curve, which is also in the typewriter Instagram. Flatten the curve, Hanks. When we add flatten the curve to the code, it reveals the Barack Hussein Obama 61 birthday code. Do not forget, in analog typewriter Tom Hanks equals Barack number 666. As you can see right there. Remember the mysterious Vegemite? You can see he included posts on this a couple times, the Vegemite toast. It was all a cryptic code. Analog typewriter Tom Hanks, Vegemite, combine those words together. And we get Barack Hussein Obama 666 calculated God birth ID code. It's Tom Hanks, analog typewriter, Vegemite. So why is this important? Because when you calculate Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday, you find some really interesting words in there, including Barack Hussein Obama, including 666. But there's also a code that reveals the Mark of the Beast itself as well. So we're going to go over that. But this is why they're making all these cryptic posts, because they're talking about the God birthday, the 61st birthday, over and over again since 2020. So what is this God birth date code? God being 61, being the 61st birthday of you know who. Well, it equals 5074, August, the lower one, August 4, 2022. 5074, and then the next one up, it is DVOC 19 Vaccina Cern Large Hadron Collider Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag is the Mark of the Beast. And then now we find the words that were cryptically in those posts as well. We remember calculated and God birthday and all that stuff. So you're looking at it. This is the code for the God birthday. Equals calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the Mark of the Beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man, 5074, including the clues that we find in Revelation 13, especially verses 17 and 18. We get an even more interesting code when we add flatten the curve. Analog typewriter Tom Hanks, flatten the curve. What does this mean? Barack Hussein Obama, number, God, dragon, birthday, 666. There's a reason for all of this. The dragon will make sense in a second. God equals 61. They have been coding his 61st birthday. God equals 61. That's why it's in the code. Analog typewriter Tom Hanks, flatten the curve, 3865 equals Barack Hussein Obama, number, his name, 666. God birthday is just one more than that. Dragon equals 182. His name equals 183. Okay, so now, Barack Hussein Obama, number, his name, 666. God birthday equals 3866. What did we see in the picture? A analog typewriter, Tom Hanks, flatten the curve, 3866. They have been coding the Mark of the Beast having to do with analog all the way since the beginning of the demic pan. And we have the continual coding of Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday, his quote-unquote God birthday, because God equals 61. Now see how Tom Hanks did in fact hide the entire Barack Hussein Obama 61st birthday code in his Instagram, the one he posted about the analog typewriter that had us scratching our heads, and the Vegemite toast post that we were all wondering about. Notice the words Tom Hanks, analog typewriter, the number 6, and flatten the curve. And then Vegemite toast. He coded 6, F equals 6, so we're going to use that in the code. So A, analog typewriter, Tom Hanks, Vegemite toast, flatten the curve, F is what we're going to enter in the calculator. And that actually equals 5074, the code I was telling you that codes his 61st birthday. And it equals calculation Barack Hussein Obama, God birthday, number his name, 666, ENICAV 5074. That equals August 4, 2022. So look how sneaky they were with those posts, but they did it for a reason. They're all Kabbalists. They know how to calculate gematria. They send messages to each other. Tom Hanks, a analog typewriter, flatten the curve, Vegemite toast, and 6 is F, so we plugged in F. That equals 5074. Is that a coincidence that they keep coding the birthday code, and that's what we get? So there it is, 61st birthday, August 4, 2022, 5074. Calculation, Barack Hussein Obama, God birthday, so 61st birthday, number his name, 666, ENICAV 5074. No wonder why they're coding it. Look how perfect that is. Calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man, 5074. Perfect. No wonder why they're coding it. Devoke 19 Vaccine program Cern Large Hadron Collider radio frequency identification tag is the mark of the beast, 5074. And then we have calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man. It's perfect. It's all there.
Thank you very much. You'll find out.
Revealing no new details about the meaning of this cryptic comment during a reception with military leaders and their spouses Thursday night.
You guys know what this represents?
Tell us, sir.
I don't know, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm.
So finally we know what this is. God birthday. God. Remember, God is 61, so 61st birthday. Calm before the storm. Calm before the storm was just another code pointing to Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday, just like all the other ones. 8/4/22.
Tell us, sir.
I don't know, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm.
Do you notice the weird drone-like? Could be the calm. Like it's obvious you're coding Trump, and it's obvious you're one of them. Could be, did you hear how he separated the words? Anyway, could be, I decoded that to, let's find where the final decode is. Okay. All right. Abaddon, which is Barack. I've shown you that. It's in his birthday code. He's Abaddon. He's the destroyer. Mark. And then we have God right here. Okay. So they keep talking about Barack's 61st. Okay. And then we have the next code was the calm. We have this. Okay. So there is a possibility the gunshot wound is that day, because they're talking about his 61st. So we have God birthday.
The calm before the storm.
calm before the storm equals God birthday. God equals 61. So birthday 61 or 61st. See, God equals 61. Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday is 8/4/22. Okay, and then we figured out that that was 61 birthday. And they're talking about Abaddon, who is Barack. Let's put the whole code together and see what we get. Okay, this is so funny. I was just working on this code this morning. 1229 equals.
Let's just go on.
Could be the calm before the storm.
Obvious you're coding, Trump. Chip tag of beast prophecy mark. We also know part of this code decodes to prophecy is 666, by the way. So that's why it's always a fill-in for 666. Just a really easy way to put 666 in a code, see? So it's the chip tag of beast 666 mark, right? What does this tell us? This tells us they've been putting cryptic messages in media about the mark of the beast, having, the RFID tag chip that has to do with the Devoke Enicav since 2020. Right when we figured out the code for Barack's birthday that decodes everything that has to do with the mark of the beast and all the code words in Revelation 13, especially verse 17 and 18, they sent him out because the anaerobic typewriter and his name, they always knew that it equaled Barack Hussein Obama number of 666. Okay, so they coded his God birthday, August 4, which is August 4, 2022. Tom's Instagram showed a anaerobic typewriter. He signed his name Tom Hanks and then wrote flatten the curve, equaling 3866. Barack Hussein Obama, number, his name, 666, God birthday equals 3866. Now, God equals 61, so his 61st birthday is August 4, 2022, which equals 5074, as you can see right there. So last time I showed you Barack Hussein Obama's birth date and the hour code revealed so much having to do with the mark of the beast and so many different combinations. But so does his 61st birthday, August 4, 2022, 5074. It equals, calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man. That fulfills a lot in Revelation 13, the clues we find. Okay, now we have Devogue 19, Faction Cena, programmed Cern, Large Hadron Collider, radio frequency identification tag is the mark of the beast, 5074. Calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man. If you want to go and see how much of this is in Revelation 13, fulfills so much of the code that we were given in that chapter. I believe verses 17 and 18. I wonder why they've been talking about his God quote birthday so much. It's August 4, 2022 is when he turns 61. It equals 5074. And then it equals calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man, fulfilling Revelations 13, verses 17 and 18. But it also tells us another code for the mark. So this is why Cern has this logo, 3 6s. Devoke 19 Faction Cena program Cern Large Hadron Collider radio frequency identification tag is the mark of the beast, 5074, equals Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday code, August 4, 2022, 5074. When we remove radio frequency identification tag, the code from the entire code, it confirms it is indeed the mark, and this is how gematria works. Number of a man equals Barack Obama equals 666. Now look at these codes. The mark of the beast, number of a man, Barack Obama, RFID chip 1446. Number of a man, Barack Obama, portion equals 666. Or you could say the code this way: the mark of the beast and then a code for 666 or RFID chip would equal 1446, and that equals radio frequency identification tag. So we get confirmation this is the beast mark 666. Okay, so there's some really interesting things with his birthday code, August 4, 2022. All right. We have the calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man fulfilling the code in Revelation 13, verses 17 and 18 regarding the clues we were given about what the mark is, okay? It equals DVOC 19, Vaccine Cern, Large Hadron Collider Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag is the mark of the beast. And those codes equal August 4, 2022. Barack Hussein Obama's 61st birthday is August 4, 22, which is why they keep incessantly coding that date. So I removed is the mark of the beast from the code. So 5074 minus 700, which equals is the mark of the beast, equals 4374. DVOC 19, Vaccine Cern, Large Hadron Collider Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag. We have serpent, a devil, beast, Barack Hussein Obama, born on August 4, 1961, equals 4374. And then next, if we subtract Cern, Large Hadron Collider, from that code, so we just are left with DVOC 19 Vaccine Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag. So this is essentially just removing this part of the code, is the mark of the beast and Cern Large Hadron Collider, okay? So that's what we did there. And this is how gematria works. It reveals, if you take parts of codes, it reveals other things. So DVOC 19 Vaccine Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag 3759. That I removed Cern Large Hadron Collider and is the mark of the beast. And that equals all the souls that are marked with the serpent are getting deleted from existence. But the serpent equals identification tag. So all the souls that are marked with the identification tag are getting deleted from existence. Scary stuff. Okay, and so I wondered what getting marked with the serpent equaled, because, you know, it just made logical sense to me. I thought something might be hidden in that code, and I was correct. Getting marked with the serpent there in red is what I took out from that code. And then it says the mark of the beast makes sin not able to be forgiven. So getting marked with the identification tag would also work. Here, I'll show you. Getting marked with identification tag equals, see how it equals the same thing, 1908 right here. So getting marked with identification tag, the mark of the beast makes sin not able to be forgiven. This is serious, serious stuff, you guys. But now we know what it is, and we won't be fooled into taking it. This is the article that they did when the Barack Hussein Obama birthday code was discovered. Look at that look on his face. Like a serious, like deep look of concern there. Okay, because there's more to it than just deciphering the codes. Okay, gematria is God's word as well as the scriptures. Okay, so he's wearing a baseball cap, a New York Yankees baseball cap. So let's put up that code in there. New York Yankees baseball cap was what was coded in the article. It equals 2241. And that equals the mark of the beast, RFID chip, the beast name Barack Obama, the number of a man, gematria code 2241. That equals the New York Yankees baseball cap that he was wearing. I mean, look at that look on his face. Okay, and then I know they're mimers. I know how they code things. And so there was this video of him walking, right? But he sticks his phone way out. Do you see how he's holding his phone out? And he's holding it out, and then later on they put a picture of that van right there. So I knew exactly what they were trying to code because they took a picture of the van and they showed it in a later code. He's sticking his arm out. So I figured out what that code was. And it was, iPhone, and Harrison Green was on the van. It equals 667, and then that equals a birthday code. Okay, whose birthday are they talking about? They know. Now you know. This incident was blasted all over. It's because it was coded. Tom Hanks and his wife skit. She pretends to trip and then he yells at people in the crowd. And they included the quote of what he said in the article, which is, of course, was a code for the mark, by the way. He does hand signs throughout this whole thing. It's just hand sign 1. Hand sign 2. Hand sign 3. Normal people don't go around doing that, so it's obvious they belong to some cult and they have a secret language that they use their hands. They use ASL sometimes, but then they'll do other hand signs which I can't recognize. But as somebody who grew up with deaf parents, I know when people are signing. What's funny is before I was even awake to any of this stuff, their secret language, my mom, before she died, kept telling me they're always signing. She was talking about Hillary Clinton. She hated her guts. She was talking about basically all the elites. She hated their guts. And she said they're always signing and moving their faces in weird ways. I was like, okay, Mom. I didn't see it until later. And then I saw it and I remembered what she said.
I'll bring some items. I bought some items.
How you doing?
It's been a long time.
Be careful, Tom.
Watch out. Move. I don't need my time. It's been a long time, Tom. How you been?
Whoa.
Wait.
Stop it!
Hey, what are you doing?
Back the f*** off!
What are y'all doing?
People are crazy, bro. Knock it over my wife.
These people are actors, but people don't realize that they're portraying their real life, but they're actually acting and doing skits for the Masonic group, satanic group that they're working for. It's just sick. Okay, so they made sure to include the coded statement, my wife, back the F up, knocking over my wife in the article. That was the stupid code. Okay, so 4109 is the code that my wife, back the F up, knocking over my wife. What he shouted, 4109. And then that equals, why do his codes keep on having to do with the Mark of the Beast? He's the Mark of the Beast mascot. So the code equals, okay, the code that he shouted equaled this: Barack Hussein Obama birthday, Anna Roque, ENICAP, identification certificate, passport, and microchip RFID implant. It's the reason why they put birthday in there is because they know that various codes of his birthday equal the Mark of the Beast, including his birthday and time code, and including his 61st birthday code. What was revealed regarding his 61st birthday code, August 4, 2022. 61st birthday equals 5074. That equals Duvoc 19 Vaction Cena. Now you know why they had to do the Demic Pan. Because the mark combines the Vaction Cena. It's like an identification mark that you got it. So anyway, it reveals his, and they've been talking about his birthday code, so we know how important that is. So August 4, 2022, his 61st birthday, 5074 equals DVOG 19, Vaccine Cena, Cern, Large Hadron Collider, Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag is the mark of the beast. So they planned something huge with the Cern Large Hadron Collider, and now we know that's why it has the intertwined sixes, because it was involved in the mark of the beast plan. And then that equals calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man. Okay, so we have clarification that this is the mark of the beast. It matches his birthday code. So what I did here is I added, so I put his name and I put God birthday because God is 61, and then I put the date that his God birthday is on August 4, 2022. It equals 6362, and this might be why they're making such a big deal out of it. Just a moment. I got the day Barack Hussein Obama turned 61, revenge, 42 months, day, church, escape. Let's hope so, guys, but that's what I got from the code. I also got another one that confirms the same thing, so hopefully it's true. Okay, then I got the day Barack Hussein Obama turned 61, date he continues for 42 months, the Great Tribulation, 6362. What does that match again? It matches Barack Hussein Obama, God birthday, August 4, 2022. God is 61. It's the same way as saying 60. Ignore the 6 that doesn't add in the calculations. It's just got copied in there. But there's numbers don't calculate in this program. Barack Hussein Obama, God birthday, August 4, 2022, 6362. And then it equaled the day Barack Hussein Obama turned 61, revenge, 42 months, day church escape, oh please, I pray. And then we have the day Barack Hussein Obama turned 61, date he continues for 42 months, the Great Tribulation. That could be why they've been making such a big deal out of his 61st birthday. MGK and Megan Fox did a coding session article on this topic yesterday, especially the Cern codes. They coded the Cern connection to Obama's 61st. It's in his 61st birthday code. Look, there's a stain, like she would really walk around with a stain on her dress. Stain encodes 61 as in 61st birthday and RFID chip. Stain 240. God RFID chip 240. God equaling 61. So 61st birthday RFID chip is what they're coding. They dedicated this whole article to the codes that the Large Hadron Collider and Barack's birthday code, August 4, 2022, the code that revealed the 5074 code. This whole entire article is coded, but it said that she resembled a real life Barbie. Which equals Large Hadron Collider. Resembled a real life Barbie is 4877. Large Hadron Collider 487. I mean, these people are like actual coders for the Kabbalist Satanists. We have a code pink and black fingernail polish. Hold on. Drop pink and black nail polish on his fingers. That equals 941, and again they're going to communicate about Cern. Just a moment. Code Birth date, God, Cern, name of the beast. We already decoded that code. Okay, so she's going to be holding up her manicure to her hair. It says that it's a blonde shade with pink highlights. Do you see this? The hair code was pink highlights throughout, blonde shade with pink highlights throughout, and pastel manicure. She's holding up her manicure to her hair. I think it's pastel. Oh yeah, that code equals B078. Again, they're gonna code Cern. The asinine idiotic code is blonde shade with pink highlights throughout, and she was holding her hand up, and it described her as having a pastel manicure. She was holding it right up to her hair. Okay, Cern Large Hadron Collider Chip Implant Anaerobic ENICAV Certificate on God Birthday Code matches blonde shade with pink highlights throughout, pastel manicure. The reason why I knew that was a code is because she was holding her hand up to her hair, and they thoroughly described her hair and her manicure, and that's how they work. I just know them. So what is this Cern code? I'm going to show you the document that I made for you guys. Just a moment. Alright, so we're going to go to God tab. I'm just going to show you this. So this is all the codes that are his 61st God birthday. It's the second tab. Okay, so the Cern code is Devoke 19 Vaction Sina Cern Large Hadron Collider Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag is the mark of the beast. So it says it literally is the mark of the beast. That matches his 61st birthday code. And then we have a confirmation that it's the mark. It says calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast, on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man. Cern Large Hadron Collider Chip Implant Anaerobic ENICAV Certificate on God Birthday Code. So that would be on August 4, 2022. So the code for that is 5074. And the Cern code that we discovered is Devoke 19 Vaction Sina Cern Large Hadron Collider Programmed Radio Frequency Identification Tag is the mark of the beast. And that equals calculate Barack Hussein Obama, the mark of the beast, on the forehead or the right hand, 666, the number of man, fulfilling the clues we have in Revelation chapter 13, verses 17 and 18. The code 2 biker chains in the front. Who is this little troll right here? What on earth? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, okay, this picture is so weird, you guys. Okay, obviously that's a code miniature man or something. I have no idea. Okay. What on earth is this? What is this? Why is there a tiny man? What is this? He looks really weird too. What on earth? Okay, obviously that's part of the message, but I don't know. Let's put in miniature man and let's see. No idea. Okay, let's get it. It's just look at it. They're always up to all these sneaky things. Look at the miniature man. 2 biker chains in the front. $17.45. And then this will be revealing as to what Operation Dark Winter is. It says Operation Dark Winter Mark. 2 biker chains, 1745, Operation Dark Winter Mark. 1745. And then chip tag of beast prophecy mark, and this was found in his birthday code. That's why they keep, because his 61st birthday code is 5074, and that's why they keep coding the God birthday, because that's where the Cern code is. Okay, so don't forget to check I'm going to end the video right here, but don't forget to check the description box. I've made a spreadsheet for you so you can see all the various birthday codes. I included one sheet for his birth date and hour code for when he was born, and then another sheet for his 61st birthday codes. And then that revealed the mark of the beast, that his number is 666, to fulfill all the clues in Revelation 13, verse 17 and 18. So they know these secrets. They've been encoding them since 2020, chattering with each other. I don't know if they're casting spells. I don't know if when we find out or when they are exposed, I don't know what happens. It doesn't look like it's good though, because did you see their faces? So either way, they don't want us to know this information, but God promised to expose everything in the end times, and he is. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you next video.